ஹாய் ஹலோ வணக்கம் வந்தனம் நமஸ்தே நமஸ்காரம். நான் உங்கள் சிவா. இது உங்கள் ECG English Classroom Grammar. If you want to learn active voice and passive voice from the basics, check it out the links given in the description below. You can watch part 1, 2 and 3 of the active voice and passive voice videos. Today we are going to discuss the 7th Roman, that is, change the following into passive voice. The first question, please call him at once. We've already discussed how to transform the imperative sentence, especially the request sentence, from one voice to another in the previous part of the video. Simply, we have to remove the request word please. We have to add you are requested to instead of please. We don't need to change the remaining part of the sentence. The second question is, how did you cross the river? We've already discussed how to transform the interrogative sentence from one voice to another in the previous part of the video. This is a WH question. We have to write the question word how. The next step, we have to check which tense involved in the sentence. The question is in past tense, so that we have to add the past auxiliary be verb. The word river is singular, so that we have to add was. The question word, auxiliary be verb and the subject, how was the river. We know very well that the past participle form of the verb must be used in the passive form, and then we have to add the by agent. Finally, subject to object transformation, you. So the answer is, how was the river crossed by you. The third question, no one is borrowing the novels from the library. The first step, object to subject transformation, the novels. The second step, we have to check which tense is involved in the question. It is in present continuous tense. To indicate that it is present, we have to add the present auxiliary be verb. Novels is a plural word, so we have to add or. The words no one indicate that it is in negative form, so that we have to add the negative word not in the passive form. The question is in present continuous tense. We have already added or to indicate it is in present form. We have to add being to indicate that it is in continuous form, present continuous form. We already know the rules that we have to use the past participle form of the verb into passive form. The base form of the verb borrowing is borrow. Past participle form of the verb borrow is borrowed. The rest of the sentence, from the library. So the answer is, the novels are not being borrowed from the library. The fourth question is, will you help me? The first step, we have to write the modal auxiliary will. The next step is object to subject transformation. The word me is an objective case. We have to transform that pronoun into subjective pronoun, that is I. The next step, we have to add auxiliary be verb. The question is in simple future tense. The main verb in the question is in base form, so that we have to add the base form of the be verb, that is be. Will I be? Already we know that past participle form of the verb help is helped. Will I be helped? We have to add by agent and subject to object transformation, you. So the answer is, will I be helped by you? Question number 5, go for a jog early in the morning. We know that it is an imperative sentence, especially advice. We have to add you are advised to before the sentence. So the answer is, you are advised to go for a jog early in the morning. Question number 6, why have you left your brother at home? The first step, the question word why. The second step, we have to check which tense involved in the question, that is in present perfect tense, so that we have to add present auxiliary have form verb. The subject, your brother, is in singular form, so that we have to use the word has. Then the subject, your brother, why has your brother? The question is in present perfect tense. We have already added has to indicate that it is in present form, and we have to add the word been to indicate that it is in perfect tense, present perfect tense. The main verb in the question is already in past participle form, so that we can simply use the same past participle form in the answer, left. We have to write the rest of the sentence, and we have to add the by agent. Finally, subject to object transformation, you. So the answer is, why has your brother been left at home by you? Question number 7, nobody should violate the rules. The first step, object to subject transformation, the rules. Modal auxiliary verb is used here, so that we have to write the same modal auxiliary, and on seeing the word nobody in the question, we can understand that it is a negative form, so that we have to add the negative word not in the answer, and we have to write the base form of the auxiliary be verb be here, and then we have to use the past participle form of the word violate, that is violated. It is optional to write the subject to object transformation nobody to anybody, that is optional. So the answer is either the rules should not be violated or the rules should not be violated by anybody. Question number 8. Someone has to initiate it immediately. The first step, object to subject transformation, that is it. The verbs has to initiate should be transformed into passive form as has to be initiated. We can add the adverb at the beginning or the end of the sentences. The final step, subject to object transformation, that is optional here. So the answer is either it has to be initiated immediately or it has to be initiated by someone immediately. Question number 9. Have you invited Raman to the party? It is a yes or no type question, and the question is in present perfect tense. We have to start the sentence with auxiliary have form verb appropriate to the singular subject, that is has, then the subject Raman. Then we have to use the word been to indicate that it is in perfect tense, and the same past participle form of the main verb invited. The rest of the sentence is same, and by agent subject to object transformation you. The answer is, has Raman been invited to the party by you? Question number 10. Please do not walk on the grass. If the sentence is in positive form, we can simply remove the word please. We can add you are requested to instead of please, but the sentence is in negative form, so that the answer is you are requested not to walk on the grass. Question number 11. Cross the busy roads carefully. The answer is either you are advised to cross the busy roads carefully or let the busy roads be crossed carefully. Question number 12. When will you book the tickets to Bengaluru? The first step, the question word when. The second step, the modal auxiliary verb will. The next one, object to subject transformation, the tickets. And then the base form of the auxiliary be verb be. The past participle form of the main verb book is booked. The rest of the sentence to Bengaluru, and the by agent finally subject to object transformation you. And the most importantly, we should not forget to add the question mark. And the 8th Roman. In the following sentences, the verbs have two objects, namely direct and indirect objects. Change each of the following sentences into two passives using direct object as the subject in one and indirect in the other. First of all, we need to understand what is direct and indirect object. For that, we have to learn sentence pattern. Let us discuss about the sentence pattern in detailed manner in the upcoming videos. A direct object is directly linked with a verb. It is an answer to the question what. An indirect object is an answer to the questions to whom or for whom. Let's see the first question. John gave a bar of chocolate to Jill. Here in this question there are two objects. The direct object is chocolate because it is the answer for the question word what, and the indirect object Jill. It is the answer for the question to whom. As given in the question, we have to transform this sentence into passive by using direct object as a subject in one sentence and indirect object as a subject in another sentence. Look at the sentence A. Jill is an indirect object in the question that is used as a subject in the first sentence. A. Jill was given. And what was given to Jill? A bar of chocolate. That is another object that should be added, and then by agent finally subject to object transformation John. Look at the B sentence. The direct object a bar of chocolate is used as a subject. A bar of chocolate was given, and then the indirect object to Jill should be added here in the answer to whom the bar of chocolate was given? To Jill. And the by agent, finally, subject to object transformation, John. A bar of chocolate was given to Jill by John. The second question, Prakriti lent a pencil to Kirtana. Here there are two objects in the question. A pencil is a direct object, Kirtana is an indirect object. First, we have to use indirect object Kirtana as a subject and auxiliary be verb. The question is in past form, so that we have to add the past auxiliary be verb appropriate to the singular subject, that is was. The past participle form of the main verb lent is lent. What was lent by Prakriti? Pencil. And then by agent, finally subject to object transformation, Prakriti. For the second sentence, we have to use the direct object as a subject. Direct object, a pencil. Then auxiliary be verb was. Verb 3, lent. To Kirtana. To whom the pencil was lent? To Kirtana. And by agent. Finally, subject to object transformation, Prakriti. So the answer is a pencil was lent to Kirtana by Prakriti. The third question, Sudha told the truth to her friend. Here there are two objects in this sentence. Her friend is an indirect object. The truth is a direct object. At first, we have to use the direct object, the truth, as a subject in the first sentence. The truth and auxiliary be form verb was. The question is in past form, so that we have to use the past form of the auxiliary be verb appropriate to the singular subject, the truth, that is was. The past participle form of the main verb is told. Tell, told, told. The truth was told. Then to whom the truth was told? To her friend. And then by agent, finally, subject to object transformation, Sudha. So the answer is the truth was told to her friend by Sudha. Next, we have to use an indirect object as a subject for the B sentence. Her friend. The same procedure, was told the truth. What was told? The truth was told. So the truth. Then by agent, then subject to object transformation, Sudha. So the answer is her friend was told the truth by Sudha. Look at the next question. They offered the job to Venkat. There are two objects in the sentence. The job is a direct object. To Venkat is an indirect object. First of all, we are going to write the sentence with indirect object as a subject, that is Venkat. The sentence is in past form, so that we have to write the past auxiliary be verb appropriate to the singular subject, that is was. The past participle form of the main verb is offered. What was offered? A job. Then by agent, then subject to object transformation, them. The pronoun they should be transformed into them while it is moved to the place of object. So the answer is Venkat was offered a job by them. For the B sentence, we have to transform the direct object into the subject. Direct object is the job. We transform that into subject. A job was offered. To whom that was offered? To Venkat. And then by agent, finally subject to object transformation, them. So the answer is a job was offered to Venkat by them. Question number 5. The boss showed the new computer to Kavya. There are two objects in the sentence. The direct object is the new computer and the indirect object Kavya. First of all, we are going to use the indirect object as a subject in the A sentence. The question is in past form, so that we have to use the past auxiliary be verb. The subject is singular, so that we have to use the past auxiliary be verb was. Past participle form of the word show is shown. What was shown? The new computer was shown. And by agent, and finally subject to object transformation, the boss. So the answer is Kavya was shown the new computer by the boss. For the B sentence, we have to use the direct object, the new computer, as a subject. The same procedure was shown. To whom that was shown? To Kavya. And by agent, final step, subject to object transformation, the boss. So the answer is the new computer was shown to Kavya by the boss. Then 9th Roman, rewrite the following passage in passive voice. Let's see the step-by-step procedures to transform the passage into passive voice. Look at the sentence. A few days ago, someone stole Ambrose's motorbike. We no need to change the adverb a few days ago. We have to transform the remaining sentence. Someone stole Ambrose's motorbike. Object to subject transformation. Ambrose motorbike. Auxiliary be verb. The sentence is in past form, so that we have to use the past auxiliary be verb. Ambrose motorbike is a singular subject, so that we have to use was. Past participle form of the main verb, that is stolen. By agent and subject to object transformation, someone. By following the same procedures, we can transform the sentences into passive form. Okay guys, that's all for today. If you feel that this video is useful for you, please like the video, share this video to your friends and family, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the subscription. Bye bye.